Hi everyone, I'm Sam and welcome back to Paradise Lost. Last time we finished chapter 3 and then we're gonna play, I think we're continuing on chapter 4. I did some, lighting changes to see how it is. Maybe it'll be better this way. Maybe not, we'll see. But anyway, let's keep going. Chapter 4. It's been like 2 days since we played this. I forgot what we're doing. Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah. Let's move volume a little bit, maybe. Yeah. We got to 04. Basically, chapter 4. That's a little louder.
Level 4.
Level
This
4.
is where the labs are supposed to be.
Yeah.
I knew you'd make it.
Eva?
Yes, I'm here if you need me.
Where? By last chapter, I think we did a lot of walking around the cities, like the small mini cities, cave areas. Some memory stuff that we encountered. I think our father, where we discussed some military stuff, some food
I
shortages.
don't see a microphone. How are you hearing me?
I don't know.
Attention, Chief Commander of Military Colony is top secret. If the civilian Commandant A demonstrates incompetence, endangers the completion of the Eve project, leads the colony into disarray, or places its continued existence in danger, fails to meet production of quarters for 3 months, B exhibits signs of incapacity, mental or physical illness, rendering him incapable of performing his duties, he must be eliminated and replacement chosen. Heil Hitler. Reichsführer SS Heinrich Himmler. Civilian commandment. Wow, they're really strict about what each person's qualification should be for this.
Hey, I can see the top of your head in one of the cameras.
One of the cameras. Hold on. A key? Some
How
sort.
are you talking through this?
What do you mean?
It looks like a
Oh, this one.
portable camera.
What?
That's so cool. Now I'll be able to see everything you see.
Can you open the gate for me?
Yeah, I can, but I need its serial number. Try looking for an electrical panel connected to it.
Electrical panel connected to it? What do you mean?
The electrical panel should be connected to the door.
I mean, this is the only place I see we can go, so.
The elevator's stuck.
I think it's the same one that you took before.
Oh, really?
If it hadn't broken down, I might never have found you.
Panel is right by the door. Is this it?
Hold still. I have to type it in. Okay, got it. It should be open now.
Dobrze.
We're unstoppable.
Be sure we are. I'll be honest with you, I still don't trust this woman.
By the way,
What?
I heard everything was like down there in that food processing place.
Oh,
I just wanted to tell you that I understand. I know what it's like to be left alone. Things stop making sense and you think everything's hopeless, but you have to keep going.
You do?
Especially now, when we're so close. The control room is somewhere on this level.
this is incredible.
What the hell is
How
this?
deep underground are we?
I'm not sure.
Where the hell are we? I thought we were meant to like explore a bunker.
I'm pretty sure that's not the way.
Alright. Alright, Eve the robot. Eve.
Are those the labs?
It looks more like a prison to me.
So this is where they kept the criminals.
I don't seem to
How
have
did
any
she know?
control over this place.
How did she know
Its
this is a
core
prison?
Architecture is much older than anything else around here.
How do you know all this?
Not even connected to the mainframe.
Yeah, you know a lot about this stuff. Why?
You know a lot about this stuff.
Why?
Well, I have a lot of time on my hands just sitting here.
Sure you do. It's because you're the... Something's there. Because you're the robot that has been deactivated. And once I turn the power on, you got reactivated. That's why you need my help. This kid is so naive. I would never do this. I would never help someone I don't know for no reason. Especially when they like monitoring me and they want to know a lot of stuff about. Excuse me. If they know about a lot of stuff about everything, yeah. So what I want to say. What the hell? What do I do? What am I doing here? Useless stuff. Oh, nice lag. Okay. What the hell is this lag? Whoa! Stop lagging on me, game. Come on. Locked. Some sort of key card, maybe? Some sort of thing. This is where I came from. A prison. Yeah, you know a lot about a lot of stuff. Why don't you tell me where to go now? If you would be so mother effing kind. As Detective Washington used to say it. Oh, up here, I'm an idiot.
They needed permission to go downstairs. They were issued a one-use punch card for good behavior.
One-use punch card.
So, if we want to go downstairs, we'll have to find an unused punch card. Try opening up the cells.
Give me 1 sec. Let me just read this stuff. Rules and regulations. Each matron taking part in the Quelle d'Intelligence program will be granted a one-use punch card for good behavior. A one-use punch card can be exchanged for a visit for the first floor of the complex. Good behavior merits can be gained by abiding by the following rules. Curfews. Matrons may not leave their room between 9 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. Hygiene. Matrons are required to be maintain good personal hygiene and cleanliness. By cleanliness will be monitored by the superintendent. Medicine taken each matron will be prescribed a course of medication by the attending physician. Matrons must follow the medication take as instructed. Nutrition. What the hell? Cortana? Do Cortana, please. I don't know what the hell was that. Sorry about that. Something popped up to my let me just fix this. Something popped up. What is Cortana doing? Send it to Cortana. No, we're still rolling, right? Sorry about that. Nutrition matrons are required to eat all of the food that is brought to them by the superintendent. Excuse me. The above mentioned rules are subject to change by the attending physicians. Not abiding by the instruction of the attending physician may be punishable by death. Are you kidding me? So what's the point? You either behave well and get your one punch card. She said, "Oh, try to open up the cells." Where? Do I have to open that door over there? Yeah. I mean, you need your one punch card anyway, so or else you will die. You know, else you get killed. So it don't matter anyway. Dear professors, especially in the field of
What does this mean?
dentistry, I will have to turn.
The prisoners who were kept here were all fertile women.
Why?
I don't know.
As a specialist in the field of dentistry, I would like to turn your attention to teeth-related aspects of your program. Research has shown over 90% of Polish women suffer from tooth decay and other dental diseases, negatively affecting their reproductive capacity. Dental diseases delay the onset of pregnancy and are significant factors in miscarriages and low birth weight. Oral hygiene must be meticulously maintained during pregnancy. Bile spat up during morning sickness destroys enamel, Women must rinse their mouths with water after each expulsion. I suggest each woman admitted to the program undergoes full dental treatment before being sent to the farm. Sent to the farm? Once there, they must be supplied with oral hygiene supplies and supervised in their use. Dr. Willie Frank. So it's like is a farm like the safe place?
Let's grab the punch card and get out of here.
Are they all? What?
I think we should pay respect to the stories of these women. I don't want their sacrifice to be forgotten.
What about all the men that fought as well? This is not about women. It's about equality. If we're gonna pay respect to the women, we should also pay respect to the children, to the men, to everyone who died here as well. This is a.
Look, this one hasn't been used at all. We could leave now.
The women here were only allowed to go downstairs a couple of times, and this woman never even used her pass.
Good. But like I was saying, anyone who fought in the war, not like in the war, just in general, who have been struggling, help the society, deserve to be paid their respects. So women are not the only people here.
How bad is the world outside that a prison seems like a better option?
Day 3. It is my 3rd day here, and I marvel at the conditions in this place. Everything's clean to the point of sterility. The Germans treat us with a measure of politeness, and the food is fantastic. I've never eaten such frequent, delicious, filling meals. Plus, they see we get enough physical activity and maintain proper hygiene, and they even make sure we brush our teeth after every meal. Before I was brought here, they subjected me to every medical examination imaginable. It would all be like a wonderful vacation, except I still don't know where I am, nor why I'm here, and I have no one to talk to about it at all. I share my room with Stefa, but as soon as we enter it, she begins crying into her pillow. I try to speak to the other girls in the cafeteria, but they only point to the wall with an easy look in their eyes. Is someone eavesdropping? It seems like I'll have to survive a while long with that conversation. At least I have you, dear diary. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Look, they have. Oh, this plant was out here probably. They have a chair. They have a bed. I mean, it is pretty clean looking. Well, except for the toilet, maybe. They have a toilet and the shower in the same place. Ugh. I mean, most toilets do have it, but not in like literally the same place. Sorry. Yeah, we're still rolling. Okay. Rolling.
This one is just up.
Well, too bad. Is that it? Is the first door we went through is a right key card? Or one punch card?
That's a lot of crossword puzzles.
Or one punch man? One punch!
Okay. A 4-letter word for heaven it's not.
Hell.
Hell. That's it.
What?
And even the crossword puzzles here are depressing.
Well, hearing your voice and how you speak also makes me depressing.
Paintings.
What about them?
My mom used to draw something like that.
It's probably just a coincidence.
I'm always draw something like that. Hold on, sorry.
Slava? That's my mom's name.
Slava?
She was one of the prisoners. Why did she never mention it to me?
What do you want to talk about this place?
Oh yeah, now we're excited. So this is a letter to my mom then. Dear Slava, I am forever grateful for what you did for me. He looks exactly how I remember him. Probably talking about me. I was terrified when I realized that I was starting to forget him. But now, thanks to you, I don't have to worry anymore. He'll always be with me. Or someone else, maybe. I'm writing this to you because I know you don't want to talk about it, but I hope one day you'll also get to experience what it means to be a mother. Those brief moments that we share with our children make all the suffering we go through worthwhile. And pray to any God that is listening to that they bless you with a child. So our mom was pregnant with us. Well, it was a prisoner that had like probably medical examination every now and then. Sent to the farm maybe, or maybe maybe she managed to escape or something. Oh, this one's used up.
Looks like it's all used up.
Ah, Eva, you don't have any information about my mom? Huh? You have nothing to say about about my mom? We've been through here, right? Have we? I don't remember. I don't think so, right? No, never mind. I've already been here. Yeah. Alright, I guess we can head down now. Yeah, we gotta go there. Huh, Eva? You have nothing to say about my mom? You seem to know a lot about this place. A lot about the prison. What about the people, huh? Boop boop. Zephion, I don't know.
I'm glad that's over. Wait, that tree? It looks familiar.
What tree? This one? What about it, mate? Oh, I thought it would be like a long drop down.
This is what they were denied? The right to meet their own children? You know what? I've tried to be brave, but this is too much for me.
What are you on about, Eva?
When we're out of there.
Call me when you're out of there. What the hell happened here? Is this the labor place? Denied of the children, what? Instructions concerning the selection of children in the Quelder Intelligence Program. Children involved in the program must pass a rigorous selection process. As a first step, children with Aryan traits should be identified. They will be passed to a real German families, or once the program is underway, passed to real German families. So the colonists. The remaining children should, by the time they are 5 years old at the least, be split into 3 groups. A. Those with above average intelligence as measured on the DISC, Dutch Intelligence Scala für Kinder, subject to programming. Those with normal intelligence prepared for field labor or factory work. And C. Those in any manner retarded placed in the T4 program. Note, point C does not apply to autistic children. They are difficult to manage but score impressively in testing. Interesting. Huh. So is this where we were born? Is this where our mother was, Slava? So Oberdeen Slater Max Pfeiffer. Alright, acting civilian command of Gästeschaft shelter. I wish to inform you that Ulrika Haas, one of our educators, has grown louder in expressing her discontent with the conditions at our school. She feels that cozy environs, exquisite food. Dude, this noise on my left ear is annoying me actually. Exquisite food, learning through play, frequent physical activity, ample leisure time, and state-of-the-art medical care should not be wasted on Slavic swine. She complains that her own children, Aryans who can trace their heritage back to at least 7 generations, live in much more modestly and without such extensive pedagogical aids. Furthermore, the education is frequently interrupted by the need to take shelter from enemy bombing raids. Slavic swine. She didn't write Polish. Alright, like, when you're reading something, I really wish they didn't have this noise. It really irritates me. It happened before, when I was reading the other notes in the earlier chapters. In my earlier videos, that They have this weird static noise going on. It's just water dripping, okay. Again, with the noise. Is it this? Part of the light. Where are we going? What are we doing? What is this?
Eva,
Yes?
could you open the door for me like you did before?
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Yes.
Knowing this place, it can be anything.
Yes, I do.
No, I don't care.
Okay, then.
I mean, my mom was here. Why would I not know?
What is this?
Why would I not know what happened here?
They were inseminating women here. It's horrible.
How do you know?
I knew coming in here was a bad idea.
How do you know? He's got leg clamps or what? Where do you see the semen? Oh, that sounds disgusting. Where? How do you know, Eva? How do you know so much? They have leg clamps. Maybe they were in. I forgot what it was called. I think it was stuff from a P where they examine women and their health. I forgot what they called, but anyway, how do they know they were inseminating women?
A classroom?
Education. This must be where the good stuff happens, right? Where they basically institutionalized education, when they're not learning, but they're like feeding them, forcefully stuffing like some sort of propaganda. Dear sir, I wish to call to your attention a matter which I believe is of the utmost importance to the program you oversee. Cutting-edge research by Helga Goebbels indicates teaching children to play musical instruments has a very positive effect on their intelligence, particularly their linguistic ability and spatial perception. These research findings and methodologies can be found at Helga Goebbels' fascinating doctoral dissertation, written by the young woman under the tutelage of my husband and soon to be defended. Thus, out of concern for the proper mental development of our young colonists, I ask that a grand piano be included in the colony supplies. For such an instrument provides the best way to practice one's scales and thus enter the broader musical world. My husband is a fervent proponent of this idea. I mean, musical instrument does naturally increase. I'm not sure, I'm like not intelligent, but rather like their cognitive development. It really helps their cognitive to be developed further. We already been here, or yeah. That's where we entered and came through there. I guess we just keep going here.
I think this is the way out.
From the looks of it, the control room should be just beyond the dam.
Well, you better be right, Eva. Because I walked freaking miles.
It's never easy, is it? We'll have to find a way around.
There's a perfectly placed ladder here. Easy does it. I don't know about how you guys feel about Eva. I'm getting really bad advice from her. What if like...
What is this place?
What if...
Huh?
I grew up here.
Didn't you say that you grew up in the village in the mountains?
Hmm?
I did.
And?
And you thought this was it?
Shuma, this isn't funny. What is going on here?
I don't know.
This isn't funny. Nobody said it was funny. I didn't make any practical jokes. Anyways, like I was saying, I bet we're gonna give control of everything. We're gonna give her control of this whole damn place, just because I think she's a robot, and then she's gonna lock us in here and be like, I need a friend to talk to. I don't want to be alone, or that kind of stuff, you know. But she grew up here in the mountains. I still don't think Eva. Whoa. I still don't think Eva's like a physical being at all. Or maybe she doesn't even know herself. Well, the water's back again, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Eva, but
Are you sure this is the place?
It is. At least I think it is.
you think it is.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Probably don't believe in yourself. Oh, mighty Velas, old Mrs. Plashnik begrudged you a sacrifice. I heard her say it. I told her husband he was a fool to give you meat. Why not old bread if we got to give something, she said. Anyway, she only gives anything so people don't call her cheap. So please, mighty Velas, punish her like she deserves, and reward me, your faithful servant, always looking after you, with health, good fortune, and that ring with the red gem Mrs. Plashnik got off that German woman surely does not deserve. What are they talking about? I mean, who's this letter from?
And what's here?
What's here?
This is where we used to gather. My father performed rituals at that altar.
So, did your parents also tell you this is what Krakow looks like? This is what Poland looks like?
They were preparing a ritual for a successful journey.
So they left without you?
It looks like they didn't finish the ceremony. It's missing some offerings.
Like
Without
what?
them, their journey won't be successful.
That's what they get for leaving you behind? Alright, let's... I really don't want to finish the ceremony because it doesn't really mean much. Alright, let's just see.
So, do you want me to finish the ceremony?
You know what? Yes, I do.
What do we need?
2 things. An animal offering and a sacred item.
I thought they didn't allow a
What should
sacred
we
item.
start with?
Let's start with
Let's see the sacred item.
item. But what makes an item sacred?
It's an item that's been blessed by the pastor.
Your father.
Exactly. I know just where to find one. Go to the living quarters. You'll find it there.
What am I looking for?
My hairpin.
Your hairpin is a sacred item?
It was carved from a holy tree. Go straight ahead. We can grab that sacred items.
What does the hairpin look like?
My father carved it in the shape of a bison. At least that's what he said.
Bison?
It was. This is where I last saw it.
Yellow glasses. Nice. I was about to say something, but I got interrupted.
I can't find it.
I guess we'll have to find something else instead.
A ring.
Oh, the ring, but
Yes, that could work. You just have to bless it, but that's not going to be difficult. Now let's look for an animal offering. There's
Just
a workshop
bless
behind
it.
the stage. We'll find it there.
Like, I don't want to be a dick or
I wonder
anything.
what happened to that hairpin?
maybe they took it.
No, they knew how important it was to me.
I'm sure it will turn up somewhere.
Like I said, I don't want to be a dick or anything, but I don't think there's not gonna be much. There's not gonna be much, you know, impact on me doing this ritual, except for the fact I'm just paying respect to, I'm just respecting Eva and her parents. But then again, like, I'm more of a practical guy that looks at things, that observes things like in the present. I don't usually look at the past or the future, or like what happened before. I just live in the moment and do things like what's important.
Okay.
And
Those
this
are
rich
my initials.
You do
Eva,
that?
No, Antek carved it for me. He got such a talking to after.
What does the K stand for?
I don't remember.
what do you mean you don't remember? You seem to know where you grew up. You seem to remember this place. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to be a dick on a team, but this ritual doesn't really, probably not gonna make much sense. But whatever, let's just do it. Like, I'd rather focus on me finding the control room and finding Eva. That's what's more important than this. Great Villas, grant me the gift of motherhood. Let me savor the sight of my own child as he learns to walk and talk. As he grows and supports me and my husband in our old age, I try treating myself with primrose oil, flaxseed oil, and chased with extract. An herbalist friend gave me a mixture of lady's mantle, yarrow, rue leaves, yellow melilot, lavender, calamus root, marigold flower, hops, and rosehip. Nothing helped. The years go by, and I fear my womb will soon be barren. I vow, if I am granted offspring, I will raise them to revere and worship you to the end of their days. You are my last hope. So they were worshiping some sort of god here, I suppose. Great Bellis. But yeah, the reason why I chose to help Eva finish the ritual is because the main character's behavior and his characteristic is not like a person who's a dick. Like, he's an innocent child that probably wants to help everyone. So I probably I just went with the flow with how this main character behaves. Oh, that's what it came from. Never mind. Shumon, yeah. An animal offering. Where would I find that? Where would I find an animal offering? A bucket.
Are you sure this will work?
Don't worry, it's just about symbolism.
But I have to find
It
an
looks
actual
like we have
animal.
everything. We can go back to the altar now.
Would I actually have to find a real
Why
animal?
There's so many toys there.
It's a toy.
All the children grew up, and because of the radiation, no new ones were born. The youngest was Antek. When he turned 12, he became an adult. They shaved his head and put all the toys in one place for future children.
Oh, well. She disappeared on me. What? I wanted to ask who's Antic. Probably her little sister, I guess. I don't know. Or else.
The offerings in the bowls.
Yes,
Now
we get it.
bless the items, and the ritual will be complete.
How shall I bless it? How do I do
How
that?
do I do that?
Just say a few words. Something profound. The gods like that.
Something profound.
How about... No matter how dark the night, a new day sun will rise.
Yeah, that works.
How about Shrek is love, Shrek is life?
Their journey should be successful now. Wherever they went. Thank you for doing this for me.
Well,
Since
you're welcome.
Here, and the people from that recording moved here, did you recognize any of them? Like Lucian?
That scientist? I don't remember anyone like that. At least I don't think I do.
No, I already read this one. Alright, cool bug, I guess. I think we're done here, right? There's not much around here. I've already explored this place. Alright, I think we just gotta keep going. Why do you always do that? Why do you always do that?
I'm glad that we finished the ritual. Their journey should be safe now. And maybe ours will be too.
Not ours, mine. Interesting. What is this place, though?
And what's here?
Definitely religious sacred stuff
Something
here.
isn't right about this place.
What do you mean?
I just don't remember being here.
Also, how are we getting signals from her? When we're like far down here.
The tree.
It's the same as the one in your mom's drawings.
Oh no. It's bugged out.
Lucian, the man you're looking
bugged out.
They look like they were friends.
I wish I could see the damn picture. Oh
She
man.
definitely got older.
I don't see the picture.
There's one cute baby. Sonas, your photo fits the empty space, but that doesn't make any sense. It would mean that the baby is you.
Alright, I'm gonna try restarting the checkpoint. Maybe let's see if it works. Low checkpoint, yes. I want to see if that's gonna work. Because I actually want to see the pictures. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Hopefully it doesn't put me all the way back. Alright, this loading is taking quite a while. Okay. Alright, we're back here. Okay.
What's here?
Something isn't right about this place.
What do you mean?
I just don't remember being here.
Alright, there we go.
The tree.
It's the same as the one in your mom's drawings. That's Lucian, the man you're looking for. And there's Dominica. They look like they were friends.
He changed.
He definitely got older.
My husband to be.
Oh, that is one cute baby. Sonas, your photo fits the empty space.
So Dominica and Lucian.
Any sense? It would mean that the baby is you.
So Lucian was our father and that was our mother. I mean, it was not much of a surprise anyway. Sorry, give me a second. Alright, I mean, it was not a surprise though, was it? I mean, even looking at the photo and all the build-up, I thought it was pretty obvious that our mom and Lucian were like my parents.
Imagine what you're going through, learning that Lucian is your father.
He will never be my father. And I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, just yeah.
But looking at the photo, he was some sort of ritualistic person. More than a scientist?
It must be your father's. Oh, I mean, Lucian's study.
I'll leave this with you. When the time comes, it
Who's
is
he trying to save?
it is the gods who will judge my actions. I will stand before them. I will look them in the eyes. Wait, I will leave this with you. When the time comes, it is gods who will judge my actions. I will stand before them. I will look them in the eyes. And I will not blink because I know that one cannot have a higher purpose than devoting their whole life to saving their loved ones. What is he on about there, sir?
My dear friends, now that's not it. Bracia I siostry. Yes, much better.
Bracia
I
siostry. Sorry, from house bracia siostry, brothers and sisters. In Russian, it's braci siostry. So.
Recently, there have been many events that have left us at a loss for words. Things that lack any rational explanation. Recoveries from illness that seemed impossible. The appearance of farm animals that were thought to be extinct. I have long believed that someone has been watching over us. Still, I was afraid to share my thoughts. That is, until now.
Lucian!
Fate has brought us here, to the land of Veles.
Veles.
The Slavic god of water
Slavic
and the
god of water.
underworld.
Lucian, obiad.
Give me a moment,
Sorry for pausing. Obiad. That's abid, which means lunch.
please. You know, I get nervous before these things.
I'm sorry, just hurry up. It's getting cold.
Is that our mom? Obiad. It's got to be a bit. That is definitely lunch. She's talking about food for sure. Huh. Man, this guy could take a drop. I remember for the first chapter, he also took a drop down from pretty high up.
Can we talk about what just happened?
I don't think I want to. Let's just focus on our goal.
Yes, exactly, Eva.
Be close.
Sure.
You don't want to talk about what happened during the prison, right?
We live here with other people.
So why are you
As far
pushing?
as I remember,
Where did they all go?
they must have left just before you got here.
I don't think you're telling the truth.
Yeah. Because that's that doesn't seem very possible.
So, you grew up here, underground. Do you remember the world outside?
Sure I do. Before the bombs hit, I had a normal life on the surface.
Before the bombs hit? Wasn't that like 20 years ago? That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense, right? Just before the bombs hit. Sorry. I mean, I don't know. I think Eva is actually a robot. She got turned off right after everyone left. And once I turned her back on, she's probably thinking like she's probably still living in the world of that day when everyone left. I mean, like probably she's still living like 20 years ago. Because like she says she's been here for a long time. I mean, where'd you get all the food? How do you survive? Like, how have you not lost your mind? The only answer is if you're a robot or any other being besides a human, I guess. Anything else that is non-living. It was basically like, you know, wouldn't have much of a problem being here. So a lot of ritualistic symbols here. Not sure what they mean. Is this like the people who have died, or when they're about to leave, they perform some sort of ritual for a safe journey they were talking about earlier? A lot of questions than we have answers. And we keep getting more questions than ever before. It's kind of
Is
scary.
the right path?
I don't know.
Come on, Eva, spit it out. What do you not know about?
I don't want to be here anymore.
It can't be much further.
Please, you need to help me.
I don't know how.
Where are we going?
Eva? Your name's on the grave. What's going on here?
I don't remember. I don't want to
Colenda.
remember.
Fernanda? That's his name. You're his daughter.
Oh, Colenda. I remember. I think I remember that.
You should never have come here.
But you wanted me to help you.
You can't help me. No one can. This place was built on lies and death. There's only pain here. I'm not going to suffer anymore. I'm shutting it down. It's over. You hear me? It's over.
Eva? Eva?
Ah, I see.
He's your father. And I will say this is. Whether you want me to or not.
Who's Colenda again? Fuck, I forgot who Colenda was. Ah, you see, I told you about being non-human. she's very self-conscious about herself. Like, how do you not know what you are? If you're so, like... If you're so unsure about yourself, how do you not, like, just look at yourself and be like, oh, look at me, you know, like... Whatever. It just doesn't click to me. Eva's character. And earlier she was like, Lucian, do you want to talk about your father? And then we would find out this Kalenda person. I remember, I just need to remember who Kalenda was. Oh, nice lag. I know we find out who Kalenda was. She was like, I don't want to be here. It's all lies and death. It's all fake. You know, it's... Oh, she doesn't want me to help her, eh? Come on, Eva. Why you gotta be like that, girl? They definitely sacrificed her to be a robot. Or maybe something like that, artificial shit. This is the type of woman that wants all the benefits, but none of the sufferings. This is exactly the type of woman, like those crazy women, crazy girlfriends that you see. They want all the benefits of other people, but they don't want any of their sufferings. Basically, like extreme feminism. You know those extreme feminists that are so crazy about like equality? This is the type of person. But it's not about equality, it's about... It's all about this like this gossip and wanting what everyone else wants that would only benefit them. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, I mean, I did click. I didn't see. Okay, never mind. It'll be funny if that didn't open. We would just be standing there. Why would you drop down here if the elevator's not working? Oh, yeah, you already went back. Okay. To that place. Or did we? Where? No, this is a different place. This is a different place. How do you know the door was open? Dusseldorf? I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of a document. I'm not sure. Ooh. Now we're probably gonna get our answer as to what happened with that memory machine. First, let's open the jar. Nothing. Okay. The key. Is that gonna fail? Okay, it worked. Host Eva, operational. It was host Eva. Available system.
The pin, so we'll be together. I made sure of that, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm free.
Lucian Kolenda. So they're brothers and sisters.
Getting something. Stop. The faithful need not be afraid. The faithful are protected. It's cause and effect. Cause and effect.
When he said sis earlier, yeah, we're brothers and sisters
We
then.
must hope for the best and prepare for the worst. If anything happens, just remember to monitor their heart rates. There's no need for anything drastic.
What is she on about? What do you mean by monitor the heart rates?
To our humble home. My heart rejoices to see us all together as sisters and brothers. You were all summoned here to proclaim your allegiance to the gods. That was the agreement. And you have stood by your word. We who have been blessed by the gods will prove the power of our faith to the doubtful.
This guy went from a scientist to a religious guy. Let's look at the village. What is it? Critical threat level. So is that like the enemies in our...
Damn fools! Hey! Zostaw mnie! Zostaw mnie! Kurwa! You haven't the slightest idea. You will feel the wrath of the gods.
Emergency sedative release. Wrath of the gods sedative. So he's killing them. Everything's malfunctioning, sedative level high. Everyone's dying. There was a threat of a critical possible damage to main core. He did say like Wrath of the Gods and like audio system, audio detected. Unauthorized presence detected. Was that Dominika? Dominika Vasievich.
So, this is it for me, huh? Do what you want. I refuse to be part of your twisted little fantasy any longer.
Judiciary mode. Ooh. Unauthorized calls detected. The suspect gets locked down. We don't want to kill them. Let's lock them down for a bit. View room map.
The unfaithful are no more. They brought the wrath of the gods upon themselves. Do you understand? They are to blame. But we're still together. Everyone who matters is alright. What happened to her?
He's talking about Eva. Was she also like lethally injected? Not injected, like overdosed. Those with the sedatives. So is Dominika Vasievich like our enemy? And Lucian somehow, I don't know, lost his mind and became some sort of religious, spiritual person? Wait, what? We go up? We're talking to Eva. You see, I told you about Eva and Evie. They're the same. They were programmed. Nothing around here so far. Okay, door doesn't want to be open. I mean, Okay, never mind. Backup generator off. Probably gotta turn that one on. Oh, is disconnected? On. Okay, probably the power's on right now. Lower lobby. Oh, there's some like brain wiring. So I remember they were talking about some neurotransmission with some brain wiring. Were they like they probably transmitted transmitted Eva's consciousness to Evie for whatever reason, I guess. Ladder up, is that it? Well, there's something to read here. To Professor Wolfgang Winkler, Director of Medicine of the Köder Intelligence Program. 1954. Was that May 13th? Dear Professor, preliminary research indicates that the rapid consumption of VIA components is due to stress caused by constant stimulation from electrical impulses, combined with the enormous amount of information being processed. Excessive stress promotes hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis activity, in turn causing the excretion of among others, cortisol, thereby damaging the hippocampus. Did they talk about hippocampus really as well? Known for the fact that data was available at the time. Regarding our hypothesis, we currently have one. The excellent condition in which the biocomponents are raised increases the processing power of the system to which they are attached. Yet the use of solely positive reinforcements during rearing increases the release of dopamine and creates an addiction to it. This contributes to a lack of stress resistance to the coping mechanism. We should investigate the effect of introducing a more stressogenic methods. Rudolph. Not fully true. I guess I'm not fully grasping of everything so far. Stress stuff. Nothing here. A brain. The neural transmission brain. Huh. This is what they mean, the stress level? There's probably someone's body in there as well. A brain, eh? This is the control room. This is where she is, basically. This is the control room. Science law, Lucian Colenda. The Nazi neurobiological research team sought to transfer information between the hippocampal. Excuse me. Sought to transfer information between the hippocampal neurons responsible for memory and spatial perception. Previously, 3 methods for achieving this were known. The Nazi team, however, discovered a 4th, via the jumping of electrical impulses. They experimented on human hippocampal cross-sections and found that low-level vibration could generate magnetic poles, which in turn activate neighboring cells. Neurons thus may communicate without electrochemical synaptic transmission, even when surgically separated. Therefore, neuron signals within the brain can be transmitted without any actual contact. This was the foundation they handled the communication, how they handled the communication between the two biocomponents. The two most durable hosts were connected between March 1945 and August 1947. They lasted longer and were more efficient than any other pair of biocomponents. The Nazis never made a connection as to why they functioned better than any previous pair of hosts. Wait, this is function now. Hosts were connected between March and any other pair. The hosts' names were Alek Sikorsky and Mikhail Sikorsky, siblings. Oh. 1945, March 1947. So is this also another thing? Experimented on again now. This is a different host between Eva and Lucian. But this is how they've improved it, maybe. Huh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eva. Happy birthday to you. I've got a present for you. This is your little brother. You'll never be alone again. We just have to give him some time before he's big enough to join you. Do you mean you don't want him to?
Who are you talking to?
I'm just talking to our sweet little boy. I can't get enough of him.
He wanted me to join her. But where?
Join me, huh? I mean, there's a... These are all the memories, eh? That they stored. I think what happened was that I think our mother probably found out what happened to Eva, and probably she left with me. She left and took me with her. Oh, we just read this. Took me with her, and Lucian was only able to experiment with Eva. I think Lucian was trying to put me in here as well, for some scientific reason, I guess. In my ears. Oof. Thought that's what happened. Open sesame. Thank you. Does get quite laggy. Sorry about the lag, guys. I don't like. I tried my best with the lag, but it is what it is. Science Lucian Kalenda. Dr. Rudolf Schroeder noted in his findings that the biocomponents hippocampus suffered the most stress during excessive use of the system. Oh. What he failed to notice was that there were numerous ways to counter this stress through non-invasive methods. Precautions such as limiting the number of operations the biocomponent could work on simultaneously or applying a shift work system for most day-to-day operations can greatly decrease the stress the biocomponent is subjected to. We have already exceeded the longevity of the most durable biocomponents by a factor of 10. This is even more impressive considering that we are only operating with a single host. Unfortunately, there is no denying that there is substantial deterioration in the biocomponent's memory. The delusions are also becoming increasingly frequent. For this reason and this reason alone, I have decided to conduct a physical procedure. Injecting the biocomponent with a modified version of a drug cocktail the Nazi formulated to create an Uber soldier is, I must say, rather worrying, since no such experiments have been previously carried out, but the situation is dire. Reduce your stress level, eh? Dude, what is this lag? Sorry, we just have to deal with this.
So this is where you spend all of your time.
Dominika?
I came to talk.
Not right now.
I know we haven't seen eye to eye for a very long time, but I wanted to put our differences aside and come here to extend my condolences.
Thank you. But I have to get back to work.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. People at the processing plant are worried. No one's seen you since the funeral.
I've been busy.
The
As I
funeral.
said, I need to get back to work.
I understand that's how you operate, but this obsession, it's not healthy.
Wait. The plant isn't overloading the system, is it?
No, everything's working fine. People are calling it a miracle.
Good. Good.
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child.
Dominika, I don't have time for it.
Time for what? Grieving the death of your daughter?
You don't understand. I I can still do something.
She's gone, Lucian. You can't bring her back. There's not going to be a second miracle.
How did she die though?
Wait and see.
Is it because of the sedate?
So he faked her death?
Or yeah, faked her death. So he can operate on her. I'm still not sure what it meant by the sedatives early on. The enemies came in, found it out, and they're trying to protect this village area plan system. At least I'm not dropping frames though, that's fine. But the lag is unbearable. Oh my god. I think once we get out of here, it should be fine. Holy. Science log, Lucian Calenda. It is undeniable that the drugs used by the Nazis have beneficial results in the host when, and I cannot stress enough how important this is, used correctly. Any alteration to the formula, however slight, could be fatal. I found the side effects to be particularly useful, especially considering the current situation among the colonists. There may come a point at which we will need to defend ourselves. Its gas form, however, is not easy to contain. That is why I deemed it necessary to create a vaccine which I will administer to the believers. There is no reason to risk the well-being of those who decided to trust me. I just need to make sure they take it, but that should not be difficult. They will do anything if they think it will strengthen their faith in the gods. A medically enhanced ritual wine should do just fine. Enhanced wine, ritual wine. Medical ritual wine. Interesting. That's probably all. Get me out of here, please. Oh my god, it's still laggy as shit. Alright, let me restart from here. Let me restart the checkpoint. it's unbearable, guys. So sorry about that. The lag was crazy. Lucian Calenda. So our last name is also Shimon Calenda. Siblings. Oh my, it's so much better now. This door isn't open? Oh, we can drop down. Okay. It just saved from where we left off. Like, exactly where we left off. So, which is pretty good. And the lag is way better. I'll just say there's no lag. I should probably do that in case anything happens. Okay, like if it starts to lag, like just reload from the last checkpoint. What the hell is this? Where am I going? Oh, that was chapter 4, depression. Now I understand what they mean by depression here. Level 5. Alright, I'm probably gonna end it here and finish off in the next episode. Because like, I've been streaming for like what? Recording for like an hour and 10 minutes, so it's gonna take some time for me to render it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the 5th chapter. Alright, peace.